What's up, everybody? Welcome to a special Father's Day edition of Outskirts, Battledome Dark. I am Darth Nihilus, here with my co-host Nevermind. Introduce yourself, brother.
Greetings and salutations, members of the Outskirts, Battledome, and all the dads out there. This is indeed a special edition of OBD Dark, Father's Day. So take the time with your dad to watch this episode tonight. A series of battles of the dads.
Yes. Fatal four-way matches, elimination style.
So we got Scorpion, we got Kiryu Kazuma, Luke Skywalker, and Kratos. Dio Brando, Rocky Balboa is back.
Dale Gribble and It Man.
Who else is
at
at
the bug suit?
Oh, we got Aragorn, Ozai, Darth Vader, and Goku.
Oh, wow. There's no telling who else is going to be in the Dad Fest. Oh,
Superman, Hank Hill, Hercules, and Asura.
And remember, the winners of each match will face each other later tonight in the main event in an ultimate fatal four-way free-for-all to end it all.
It's almost reminding me of the Color Wars in a way.
Yeah, kind of, sort of, but it's more of a singles category.
Yes.
Yes, we're shaking things up this year.
So Kiryu Kazuma, the first one out tonight. Who's he the daddy of?
He is not actually a daddy, he is a surrogate father. He had this girl that he was in love with a long time ago, back when he was a young Yakuza. He was just getting his feet wet. I forget her name, but she had a daughter. And the daughter happened to be the child of a dirty cop. And, you know, he kind of, some things happened, you know, they got into it with his clan, his, you know, Yakuza clan, and the police, a whole bunch of dirty shit. Let's just say Kiryu had to face like 10 years in prison. It wasn't good.
Well,
he had to do time for a friend for a murder he didn't even commit. Put it like that.
well, we accept all fathers. Adoptive parenting is just as hard as biological parenting. Now, Luke Skywalker, he is not a father. He is not the father in Disney canon.
No.
But in Legends canon, he is.
Yes, he sure is. And that's what we go by.
We do not recognize Disney's shitting on Star Wars here.
No, and I will say, he looks like less of a hobo tonight.
Well, this is Luke's first match since Brawl World Order, so let's see how he does after that. I'm going to say it was a humiliation for him there.
Yes, but as a Grandmaster Jedi, you do not brood on your failures. You learn from them. There is no motion. There is peace. That's what they say, anyway.
So tell unfamiliar viewers about Luke's kids.
Okay. Now, I know one of his kids is called Ben Solo. No, not Ben Solo, that's Kylo Ren. Ben Skywalker. I think that's his only kid, as far as I know. Let me see.
Oh, here comes the MVP of the Color Wars. And tell us about Scorpion's family that Dark Schneider mocked.
Say that Sub-Zero's brother, the original Sub-Zero, was sent out to kill Sub-Zero's family by Quan Chi, unknowingly by Scorpion. Which is why Scorpion and Sub-Zero have so much of a feud going on, because of Quan Chi. Yeah, it's like that.
And Quan Chi just appeared in the OBD, so
yeah,
fireworks are probably going to happen at some point. What was Scorpion's kid's name?
I don't exactly know their names. They were not given. You know, their lives were cut so short, it's ridiculous. That's what's so sad about it.
Well, A motivated Scorpion is a dangerous Scorpion, but he has not had a stellar 2022 so far. Let's see if he can start to turn things around tonight. We know how he is in these multi-man matches.
Sure is.
Scorpion. I'll never forget those color wars. I mean, he didn't win it, but he was definitely the MVP.
Oh, damn. Woo. Skywalker family tree. Ben Skywalker. Only one child. That's it. That's it. Yep.
Oh, here comes Kratos, one of the newest members of the OBD roster.
Luke Skywalker had a clone? I didn't know that.
Now, let's talk about Kratos' family for unfamiliar viewers.
Hercules. Who else? What was the name of his son? Atreyu, I think that was his name. I'm not really so familiar with the God of War universe. I know there are some people out there that are. So if you are in the chat, let us know what the people do not know. I'm not ashamed of my ignorance. Let me know. I would have learned something new. I know that Ares pretty much made his life a living hell from what I do remember. Like, I studied like a little bit of the first game. Back when I used to watch those, you know, little video game movies they had on YouTube with all the clips together. It basically let you know about the story of the game. Very interesting.
Now, Kratos had a hell of a debut a few weeks ago. I think this is his first multi-man match, though. And it's only his second match in the OBD.
He crippled the other second match. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Got new music, I think.
No, I think this is the same thing.
Well, all competitors have arrived. I think Luke would be the favorite in this match, but you never know. It is a very competitive match.
You got a Jedi Grandmaster, a Yakuza head. You got the son of Zeus, the God of War, and you have another realm demon, Scorpion. A lot of combustible elements.
This is only the first of 5 Fatal 4-Way matches tonight.
Yes. Luke Skywalker. Oh! I did not expect that.
Luke with a big strike early.
Really
Kiryu and Scorpion are just going at it in the corner.
Dragon of Dojima against Scorpion, the head of the Shirai Ryu clan.
Luke going for something big. A little too early.
Yeah. Oh.
But he is staying on him. Oh, what a kick by Kiryu.
Yes, we don't do this often, but like I said before, this is a special occasion, so sit back and relax. And enjoy yourselves tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Scorpion was going for some plunder there, but Kiryu stopped him. Now Kratos, having taken Luke out over there, is getting involved in the fight. He's trying to assert himself.
Kratos, he's bloodthirsty, just like everybody else in this match. Well, except maybe Luke Skywalker. Oh, clothesline from hell.
Oh, now we got a table in the ring.
It's time.
Now Luke's going for some plunder.
You see somebody go through a table tonight?
Luke Skywalker, the former Galaxian champion, winner of the World Martial Arts Tournament, but Scorpion is doing what he does best.
Scorpion just handing out clotheslines
Kicking ass in a multi-man match.
and taking names.
Luke.
Bah!
I'm guessing there are no pinfalls or submissions in this match.
No, these are knockouts with eliminations.
So these are all wars of attrition. Oh. Kratos avoided the stunner.
This is the best dad tournament. Who is going to be best dad?
But now Kratos has turned the tables. He has Luke in his sights.
Oh, shit.
What does he call that move?
I don't know, but I know that shit hurt. Oh, wow. Scorpion's going for a ride.
Oh, but now he gets the stunner. Luke gets the stunner. Scorpion's going for a spin. It's a lot of points capable of being won tonight.
Yeah.
And now Scorpion.
Oh, wait a minute. Luke Skywalker's got Kratos again.
And there goes Scorpion.
Damn.
Luke takes Kratos out. You got to keep your head on a swivel, ladies and gentlemen.
God damn, man. This is just match one. Ooh.
Luke Skywalker, definitely the most accomplished of the four out here in the OBD.
Ooh. He tried to go for another stunner, but it wasn't going this time. Scorpion and Kiryu still going at it. Damn, did you see how far he pushed Luke?
But Luke's staying on him. Oh, Kratos. Luke reverses it. And look at Kiryu.
Ooh.
And there goes Scorpion.
Damn, the first elimination of the night.
Man, you took the words out of my mouth.
The Dragon of Dojima strikes again.
And Luke and Kratos are both down, and Kiryu wisely just catching his breath.
Yeah, playing the smart role. You got a demigod, or really a god, and like I said, a Jedi Grandmaster over there. What would you do? You got to assess the situation at hand.
And Luke is now busted open.
Wow, he's going right into it with him. Oh!
Who do you have winning this match, ladies and gentlemen?
Call it. Oh!
I almost thought that was elimination.
Yeah, me too.
And Luke is holding his own, doing very well against both of these guys. Misses. Scorpion has still not gotten up. Oh, poison Rana. Oh, look at Kratos now. Kratos going for that Ganondorf-like choke slam, and there goes Luke.
Damn.
We are down to 2.
Oh, no. Oh!
Oh, a surprising win.
Man.
Well, this was an upset.
What in the hell?
I think of the 4, everyone had Kiryu least favored to win, and he won.
Yeah. Now that's an accomplishment in and of itself. Congratulations, Kiryu. You make the Tojo clan proud.
And I don't think he took too much punishment tonight, so...
I don't think so either. He spent most of his time dealing with Scorpion.
So that'll probably help him in the main event tonight.
I would hope so. No blood on his face, his hands, or his shoulders, so he's doing pretty good.
Well, Kiryu won the first one. Will we get another upset? Oh, first one out. Yes.
I knew you was gonna enjoy this.
We didn't really get to see him that much
No,
at Brawl World Order when they flew, so it's good to see him here.
but absence makes the heart grow fonder, does it not?
Rocky, father to Robert. And of course, we saw a grandkid in Creed 2.
Yeah.
Of course, he looks much younger since he got to the OBD.
So does Palpatine, but we're not gonna ask anymore about that, are we?
No, we have no idea. We have not heard from Vegeta since, ladies and gentlemen. So we're
No,
on
the
familiar ground, but also unfamiliar ground.
The Living Tribunal has his ways of making things happen. We don't really talk about it, we just give thanks.
And this is not somebody I ever expected to see in the OBD.
Me either, but he's here. So, if you see some pocket sand being thrown, just know why.
But what could he possibly want here?
Well, I know he likes aliens. Yeah, he's one of those UFO guys. I mean,
Oh, I almost thought you meant that in a dirtier way.
no. He believes that his son is the product of artificial insemination between his wife and an alien, or basically an alien had sex with his wife while he was out doing some stuff, is what he believes. But we'll talk about that later.
Well, there are no aliens in this match, but there are vampires, and Dio's an old veteran of the OBD by now, so Dio, you're kind of in trouble.
He looks like trouble. He looks like he's been through the ringer and back.
Well, he was. The last time we saw him was in that hellacious match with Ganondorf a couple of weeks ago on Brawl.
Oh, man. This would be the best time to redeem yourself. It's a good thing Ganondorf doesn't have kids, huh? Otherwise, he would be in this match.
That was a brutal match with Ganondorf. Of course, Ganondorf lost to Yusuke Urameshi in the Galaxian Scramble.
Yeah, he did. Spirit Wind Slam ended it.
So we will see Yusuke in the coming Fatal 4-Way on Brawl this week.
Yusuke Urameshi, Jackie Chan. What's the other two? Yeah. We're in Miami, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That's a
Hitman.
UFC legal state, I think.
Speaking of Jackie Chan, Ip Man had that match won, but then he made the mistake of thinking it too quickly, thinking that he had it won before the bells sounded, and Jackie caught him with that kick, and that cost him the match.
Never take your eyes off the enemy. That was his first and last mistake.
Oh well, who's Dio's and Ip Man's families, by the way? Since it's Father's Day, we gotta talk about him.
Dio Brando has Giorno Giovanna by an Italian woman. Wow. And I think he has 3 other ones. They're kind of stunted and special, but they have stands just like he does. So does Giorno Giovanna.
And Ip Man's family?
He had, I think, 2 children. One of them grew up to adulthood. One of them, I think, died. I think. I have to go back into the history because I've seen all the Ip Man movies. Let me tell you, it's a must-watch series.
Ip Man, our first hardcore champion.
Yes. Major respect for this man.
Hitman, the longest tenured OBD wrestler in this match. Possibly.
Might as well be.
Yeah. Of the night. But then I remembered that Goku will be competing tonight.
Yes.
Hitman showed up in episode 3 of Brawl, I believe.
I think that was the 5-man, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it was the 5-man.
Well, this 4-man is now underway. Didn't Dio have a boxing match?
Yeah, he did. With Jonathan Joestar. And he beat the shit out of him.
Well, let's see how he does against a real boxer.
Well, I mean, they weren't certified boxers, but I gotta say, Dio had a real strong arm.
And I think this is Dale's in-ring debut, so...
It is. It is his first match.
Well, in your first match, you get the first hardcore champion. Oh, did you see that kick?
There you go.
Dio throws Rocky out of the ring. Now Dale's going for Dio.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and now he's falling to the world. Yeah, there you go. Welcome to the OBD, Dio.
Damn. I'd get that pocket sand ready if I were you, man.
Pocket sand work against a stand.
Well, if it's got some sunlight in it.
Oh, now here comes a double team.
If it's holy, maybe. I don't know if holy weapons work against vampires from the JoJo universe.
Now Hitman and Rocky going in. Oh, Rocky takes him down.
Uh-oh. Dio's
Now,
ready to end it. Ooh! Pedigree.
Oh, Rocky went for that big haymaker, but Hitman countered it.
Yeah, going straight for Rocky. Uh-oh.
Oh!
Boom! Okay.
And now Hitman gets taken out.
Oh, Miami. Such a sweet mistress you are.
All right, Hitman and Rocky exchanging blows. Oh, Dio with that kick.
Boxing versus martial arts. Can't get a beat on him. Can't get a beat on him.
Oh, Rocky went for a kick. Hitman. Oh, wait, Dio now going for the pedigree.
Ooh. Rocky can't get a solid punch on it, man. He's trying.
I would say Hitman is winning the exchange.
Uh-oh. There goes Dale.
Oh, what a kick to the chest. Hitman going for something else.
Ooh.
Another one. Oh, but Rocky finally gets his big punch. Another big. Oh, there goes Hitman.
Damn. The power of the punch.
Just like that.
Oh.
Hitman looked like he was winning, and then just like that. It's very similar with what happened with Jackie.
Damn. That's what you get.
Now Dale breaks up that attack. Rocky on the ropes.
Rocky took out a former champion. Best to be submitted in history. Ooh!
Adrian! You know, I wonder. if he wins this match, if he wins this night, maybe he could get a wish with the Dragon Balls and wish her back. And there goes Dale!
Damn. Uh-oh. Oh, counter by Rocky. Oh! Wait a minute. Let me put my joint out.
Dio is reeling. Oh my god. Oh, he's going for a power bomb now.
Oh,
but he's still in. One thing we know about Dio is he can take hits. But Rocky's right back up.
Damn, that lets you know the power, strength, ferocity, and durability of both of these fighters right now. The difference might not be so much, but we're gonna find out. Dio's got him. I think Dio might have this one. What you think, Never?
I think Dio's taking a lot more damage than Rocky has.
Yeah.
But
at the same time, Dio can heal even though it's a slow process. Oh!
There we go. That'll do some damage.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Dio again throwing a big shell. No, Rocky's trying to counter.
Rocky got it. Oh!
Oh, that's it!
Oh!
Rocky advances to the final.
What a night. Man, that's this match too, man.
And he had all 3 eliminations. He swept it.
Swept. Oh, man.
I mean, it looked like Hitman was winning that exchange.
Ooh, that was nasty.
And he didn't mean... Yeah, there's the blood, but Rocky is going on. That'll get patched up.
I also gotta say, Dale lasted a lot longer than I thought he would.
Rocky with his first win in the OBD.
Yeah, match 3 coming up.
I still can't believe this guy's in the OBD.
Boah.
Like, what do you want here? What could be interesting to you here?
You really want to know Nevermind? Well, I'll tell you. My name is Hank Hill, and I sell propane, and propane sells.
I mean, you just saw what happened to Dale.
Yeah, but I mean, Hank won his first match, so don't just throw him under the bus just yet. Never mind. And he's big pimping right now. He might not have his hoes right now with him, but it doesn't mean he ain't pimping. I'm sure Morgan is sucking somebody dry right now.
Speaking of, we haven't seen Dark Schneider.
No, we have not.
Not since Brawl World Order.
Yeah.
Hercules.
Especially after that incredible match Jeddah had in the last episode of OBD Brawl against Rao. That was a great match, man.
Hercules, one half of the first OBD Tag Team Champions, husband of Dayanara, father of 3, all the kids were murdered by Hera.
It's such a sad tale. It's been retold many times.
Of course, in the myth, Hercules had many other children. But this is the legendary Journey's Hercules.
Yeah, let's
Meanwhile-
not go deep into the lore.
We didn't even talk about Hank's family.
He has one child with his wife Peggy Hill. His name is Robert Rutherford Hill, also known as Bobby Hill.
I still love this theme. This theme is never changing for anything.
It reminds me of the good times, the good times of my childhood. You know.
Well, oh, Superman in his classic outfit. Didn't they make his son gay or something just now?
I don't know. I don't keep up with this.
I remember seeing that in the convo, man, and everyone's like, why is this woke stuff happening all the time?
Is it woke to be gay? Is that what you're saying, my friend?
No, but it was like, it felt like it was shoehorned, you know what I mean?
Oh yes, I hate pandering because they're doing it in Star Wars and it's killing me. It's killing me.
Obi-Wan was a disgrace, right?
It's not was, it is. And it, I just don't want to talk about it. People have the nerve to say they enjoy this tripe.
Well, let's talk about Asura's family.
Yes. I think he has one child, a daughter. I can get her name. His daughter was kidnapped by someone in his camp. Then another War of the Gods happened, and you can just imagine what happened. Whole lot of ass kicking.
Now, Superman, does he have other kids besides that one?
Like legitimate, no clones?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I think it's with him and Lois have one, and that must be the one they were complaining about in the convo.
The one in the movies, that's the only one I can think of, but he wasn't gay, he was just misunderstood. You remember that? I think it was Superman Returns, I think it was called.
I'm not sure, but what I do know is that Asura has still not been pinned, submitted, or knocked out in the OBD. He lost the tables match, but he's still not been pinned, submitted, or knocked out.
Not put down in the real clear sense, no. He is still a dangerous threat.
And he has still never lost in singles competition, even though this is not a singles match.
No, he's a whole different beast one-on-one. I think everybody knows that now.
Well, Asura is the clear favorite here, but we'll see what happens. We've already seen an upset tonight.
I don't know, though. After seeing what Palpatine's been cooking up, I might just have questions. I mean, we don't really know if he's the one that took out Vegeta. That's just what they claim, you know? That's just what they claim.
Who else could it have been? They were just talking to one another. You know who did it. Just like I said when Brawl was going out.
That's what you said at the end of the last episode. You know who did it.
You know who did it.
Hashtag, you know who did it.
Oh, Asura wasting no time.
No time. Oh. Oh.
You know he fights dirty.
Oh, wow.
Oh, but Hercules.
His stomach hit that kendo stick. His face damn near hit that baseball.
Oh. Hank Hill avoids the spear, but he gets the boot. Oh, look at the strength of
God.
Superman. And now
Oh.
Asura reverses, but Hank Hill is in trouble. Oh!
God.
Asura and Superman had a hell of a fight at, I think it was Outworld. I remember that match.
No. Superman had a hell of a fight in Outworld. That's what happened. He got rocked. Not as bad as Captain Falcon did at the previous pay-per-view. Superman.
Oh, what a punch. Oh, Asura up to it again. And Superman off the top rope.
You know what? I think that suit might be a little bit of extra luggage for you, Hank. You might want to shed some of that. Nasty DDT from Hercules.
Now Hercules is going for some weapons.
Sora has another kendo stick. Oh!
Asura fights dirty. We've known that from the beginning. Oh, now he's got we remember that all too well with what happened with Captain Falcon, don't we?
Yep. That's what I said. He used that same ladder on Superman as well. It was not a good factor for anybody. His name was not Asura.
Oh, did you see what Hercules just did?
Wait a minute.
Through. Oh, to the neck of Superman. Both Hercules and Superman need some wins.
And right now, Hercules is manhandling Superman. Asura's going up to the top of the ladder.
Hank Hill's crawling away. Oh, this is a favorite tactic of his, isn't he? Isn't it?
I tell you, man, this man is dangerous.
Oh, now Superman with the ground and pound.
Oh!
He has.
I feel like he is the only person besides the Saiyans that feel like he just wants to test his strength and get stronger with each battle.
But now he's in that ladder, and Hank Hill,
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh! I've never seen that.
Happy Father's Day, motherfuckers.
Now Hank Hill going in.
This is how you do it. Oh! What a drop.
And we still have another fatal four-way after this one for the main event.
Yes.
Asura with another ladder. Superman.
Remember, everybody, all four competitors are still in this match, so you better place your bets. Ooh! First blood.
Now Hercules has Hank Hill in his hands.
This is not good. So let's got that ladder.
He's climbing. I'm not sure they see it. Well, now they do. But is it too late?
Ooh! Yeah, Superman bit the low end of that one.
Oh, what a punch. Another big punch.
One. Yeah, he remembers. You think Superman holds grudges?
I mean, it is just chaos in there in a very confined space.
A train wreck. Oh!
Oh, there goes Superman.
Oh no.
And there goes Hank Hill. So we're down to our final two, one after the other, just like that.
Oh. Blood again.
Asura's matches always get the craziest. Or at least it feels like that.
You know, that's when I get the most snacks usually. I love it. I always know I'm going to have a good time when this man just steps out into the arena. Yep, I knew it.
Anyway, here comes Hercules. Asura's just taunting him. But maybe you shouldn't have.
That's what you get.
Oh.
That's not enough, though.
Oh, now Asura is in trouble.
Ooh.
But he's about to return the favor. Hercules in trouble.
We are in Miami, Florida. Live.
Oh, that's it.
I got to give it up to Hercules for lasting that long. He had some tough competition in that match. I also got to give it up to Hank and Superman. Man. Oh.
Hank actually broke the ladder when he put Asura through it.
Yeah.
But it was obviously not enough.
No. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Highlight reel, baby.
Who's going to be the fourth man in the main event? We're about to find out. Well, this is... Yes! Aragorn. In his first match, took the fight to the OBD champion, Aragorn, father of Eldarion and some unnamed daughters. It's all winners.
Some unnamed daughters. Damn. That's bad. Yeah, that's bad.
Hey, Tolkien made that call.
That's bad.
Feminists should protest outside
That's
his office.
bad. Damn. You think there's some people out there with children that have no names?
Well,
I'm talking first world, not third world.
I know the Romans would always have their daughters named after the father, no matter how many daughters there were. So it could be like Priscilla 1 and Priscilla 2 or whatever.
I like that. Kind of like how the Norse would name themselves after their, like you said, after their fathers, you know, such and such daughter.
Well, Aragorn, father of at least, I would guess, 3, is out here. Uh-oh, here comes Darth Vader, father of Luke and Leia.
Like, for example, Pan, Gohan's daughter. Because Goku doesn't exactly have a last name, does he? Or is Goku his last name? Is it his last name?
I think it's Son Goku. But in the East, the last name always comes before the first name. The family name comes before the first name in their language.
Right.
Man, I always wondered why Darth Vader did not get rid of this theme, since he defected from the Empire after Ragnarok 1, but I guess it's good for intimidation still.
He is still Darth Vader. He has a reputation to uphold. He was the former right-hand man of the Galactic Empire and Emperor Palpatine. He is that bad.
And a former Galaxian champion.
I mean, there is no other right hand in the Galactic Empire. Ever since then, there has been none.
So Darth Vader is the second competitor out here tonight.
So when it came to the Empire, he was basically the ladder right under Palpatine. Then you would probably have Darth Maul, then Savage Opress, Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn, Sergeant Ventress, Aurra Singh, even Pennywise for the short amount of time that he was around.
And here comes Ozai, father of Azula. What's that other guy's name who's not here in the OBD? Zuko.
What's that other guy? The banished one.
Well, Azula made her daddy proud at Brawl World Order. She's now Miss Money in the Bank.
Azula made her daddy proud.
Will Ozai be able to repay her tonight by being the best daddy in the OBD?
That sounds like some player shit, but I'm not gonna keep on. I'm just gonna roll. I'm just gonna roll with the show. Make her daddy proud. I wonder if Morgan made her daddy proud tonight, because I noticed she wasn't around.
Morgan actually ranked high in the OBD women's division this year.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Quietly racking up many points.
No.
And we all know who the fourth will be.
Who are the number ones?
In the men's division, it is Jeddah. In the women's division, it is a tie between Lena and Teresa.
How about that? It's almost like they're destined to face each other again, Destiny has a funny way of bringing people together.
Well, there is another woman fast rising. You want to talk about Destiny? It is the number 2 competitor in the division, Luna Inverse.
Yeah, another slow creeper. Slow.
Meanwhile, Goku has to make something happen here. Father of Gohan and Goten, grandfather of Pan.
Son of Bardock, brother of Raditz.
I think this is the first time we've seen Goku since the tournament final.
Yeah, I think so.
He was not on the Odyssey card. I think that was a first. Maybe a second.
No, he was. He fought Shang Tsung.
Oh, that's true. Oh my God. Well, that's how forgettable that match was, wasn't it?
You've been hitting that second weed when I wasn't looking. I see how it is.
So this is the first time since Brawl World Order. Excuse me.
Yeah.
But that match was smartly chosen by Shang Tsung then, wasn't it? Because it got him past the guy who beat him in the tournament.
And he surprisingly beat Goku. I couldn't believe it. But then again, I guess Chronicle's Crown has a lot of power packed into that thing. I can only
that. Ozai with that kick to Aragorn. Wow. It was a first blood match which favored, or at least reduced, Goku's advantages.
Darth Vader just tossing Goku.
Darth Vader and Goku, I believe they have fought before.
Yeah, I believe they have.
Although I'm not sure if it was a singles match.
I don't think it was. One day we're going to have to go through the OBD vault and see. We got a whole lot of matches that we need to look at. Uh-oh.
Oh!
Oh! Like I said, Darth Vader does not need to change his theme song. The man is dangerous all on his own. That's why Palpatine recruited him. Hurricane Rana by Goku.
Goku looking for a nice equalizer. Goku with the sledgehammer.
Aragorn.
Vader still on his feet. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the Kamehameha already.
Oh, I almost missed that. Uh-oh.
Oh, Aragorn with that uppercut. Oh, he's going for the strike of the West.
Kamehameha wave.
Oh, Ozai takes Aragorn down.
Wow.
Goku, the former and only two-time OBD champion.
If anything, he is the one to watch out for besides Darth Vader. The real underdog here may be Fire Lord Ozai. Really, it's between him and Aragorn, but I'm thinking Ozai.
Well, Aragorn does have some bragging rights. He won the respect of the OBD champion.
Yeah, that was a hard-fought match, and he damn near beat Vegeta. Uh-oh.
Oh, the strike of the West. And it took Goku down the same way it took Vegeta down.
Goku better watch out tonight.
Ozai, look at Ozai.
Oh.
Oh, ah.
Damn.
Ozai, oh, with that, almost like a rock bottom, that Uranagi.
All four competitors are still in this match. Goku trying to gain a foot. Oh, Darth Vader caught him.
Goku and Darth Vader going at it again. Ozai has Aragorn in his sights.
Wait a minute. Oh!
Vader with another Vader bomb. Oh, that shoulder breaker, excuse me. And now Ozai goes down. Now Vader looking to finish Goku off. Yes, he's going for the Vader bomb. Oh, but Goku reverses it.
Denied.
And he gets a Kamehameha instead, and that's the end of Darth Vader. Goku powering up, but that was stupid.
Oh, he got. Oh.
Blue Thunder Bomb to Goku. Ozai anticipated and reversed Aragorn's surprise. He's going for the Fire Punch now.
Uh-oh.
Countered. Oh, and he gets the Flame of the West instead.
Aragorn gaining a lot of experience. This is his first time fighting somebody besides Vegeta. He's doing really well.
Arnor and Gondor versus the Fire Nation.
Whoa, they had the same idea. Did you see that?
Yep. Goku going for
Got
the
him again.
Kamehameha, but Ozai interrupted. Goku. Oh, there goes Ozai. So once again, it is Saiyan.
Oh!
It is Saiyan blood versus Numenorian blood.
Is this fate? Is it natural ability? Oh! Is it the will of heaven? What is it?
Oh, Aragorn. Whatever it is. Oh, Goku reverses it. Aragorn reverses into a power slam.
War of attrition.
And we still have one more match, our main event after this.
Oh!
What the?
Whoa!
What the?
Time is slowing down. Is it just me? Are we having another one of those moments?
And what's with this music?
I don't like this. I don't like this shit. Oh my God. You see what's about to happen?
Aragorn's still fighting, but yes, time has slowed down. And Goku with the Kaioken.
Oh man, I thought Aragorn had him. He got him though, he got him.
But Aragorn's still on the attack. But Goku now. Goku now has Aragorn in his sights with that Kaioken multiplier.
Ooh.
And that's it. Goku's advancing.
Damn.
I don't know what the hell that was.
You know, if Aragorn had got him that time, we might be seeing a different winner right now. Do you know that? I think so.
Goku needed this win, however, so he will take it.
Damn. Ooh, man.
It's just showing all the replays of the times he's struck Aragorn. Goku's going to the final.
He's lucky to have gotten that far.
What luck, he's a former two-time OBD champion. He's going to the final. It's time for the main event, ladies and gentlemen. Who's going to be the ultimate daddy this year?
Who is going to be Big Papa of the OBD of 2022?
Rocky out first.
You got a boxing champion, a mafia boss, a Super Saiyan god, and a sword. The sword needs no labels. His name alone should let you know what this man is about.
Man, but there are some heavy hitters in this match. If Rocky could walk away with the win here, a title shot can't be that far off.
Yeah, but do you think he could knock out a Sora?
That is the question, isn't it? It's going to be fun to find out. Some heavy strikers in this match.
I mean, he knocked out It Man. He did. He knocked him out. So I give him that.
And here comes Goku after having briefly retreated in the back to get ready. He has the least rest time in this match.
Yes. No Senzu beans.
Remove the weighted clothing. He's ready to go.
You know, I bet his father would be very proud of him. Have you still not seen the new movie yet?
No. No.
Oh, man.
No.
It's pretty good.
Is Goku actually acting like a father?
Nope. He is, well, I don't want to spoil it for those who haven't seen it, so you'll just have to watch the movie when it comes out.
Goku with the flashy entrance, but that's how he likes it.
He's got to
Deserves
be
it.
he's got to be one of the flashiest heroes ever in the history of fiction, besides maybe Naruto, and that's just with the flashy transformations.
Well, pretty much the opposite of flashy is Kiryu Kazuma, who won his match. He's the most well-rested competitor in this match in an upset.
Yeah. He took out Kratos.
And Scorpion.
Oh, I know they're not going to be happy when they wake up. That lets you know how strong this man is. The Dragon of Dojima, the head of the Tojo clan.
As we said, Kiryu is the most well-rested of the competitors out here. So he is the most ready to go. I think he is the underdog again, but we obviously saw what he did the first time.
And then there's this guy.
And what do you know? We're going to get some form of Goku versus Asura again.
The showstopper.
So that's
You remember
kind of
when
a
he,
rematch of Troy.
You remember when he first appeared?
At Ragnarok 1, he issued a... Well, Thor issued a challenge. Asura answered it.
Yeah, but you remember the episode? It like everything, just everybody stopped talking. Everybody, all you could do was just watch.
That was in December of 2020, which feels like a long time ago now.
Thank God.
Yes.
Yeah, get that shit up out of here. Worst year ever. Literally, worst year ever. 2022 has been a better and brighter year. It's not over.
So Asura out here, who is going to be the ultimate dad of 2022?
We got the top 4 right now. You know, if Freddy Krueger did not have a title, he would probably be in here, but he's not. And
Same goes with Shang Tsung and Vegeta as well.
Palpatine, he's only a father in Disney canon. So no.
All right, here's your main event of the night.
All right,
Let's get
go.
this started. We are off to the races.
What? Goku saw that one coming. Oh.
Goku and
God.
Asura again, just like at Troy.
You know what? This is a striking match.
Yep.
This is a striking match.
Oh, speaking of striking, that is a bad place
God.
for Kiryu to be.
The fight has been renewed, Nevermind.
Oh, here Goku's about to get a big hit to the stomach. Oh.
Rocky and Kiryu are going at it in the ring. Turn around, Asura. There you go.
Oh, Rocky taken out of the ring. And now Kiryu is about to get it.
This man is asserting dominance all across the board. He wants everybody to know who the top dog is.
Caught.
Rocky is still, well, he was standing.
But now Asura's got that kendo stick.
Oh! Oh!
Yeah, you don't feel that in the boxing ring, Rocky.
You know what? I gotta say though, Rocky's been through hell. All the matches he's ever had, especially the one he had with Victor Drago.
Yeah.
That was a brutal match.
I bet Drago hits harder than that kendo stick.
Hell yeah. So that's nothing.
Oh! Another one!
Oh!
He is stacking bodies now.
Oh no.
Man, Asura is, he is asserting dominance over this entire match. He wants all the points for himself.
All the smoke.
But Rocky's still standing after that punch.
Rocky's durability is going to be, oh my God.
Nice counter by Kiryu. Oh, here comes the tables. Asura's still getting some more stuff. And there's the Kamehameha to Kiryu. Man, Rocky, he has been doing some training to take these punches, but here Asura takes him down.
Well, never mind. You have to do some training in order to even get through the door. And you know this just like I do. Look, Naruto, Natsu did the training, but did it help them? No. You also have to keep your wits about you once you step into this ring.
Oh, Rocky on the table now. Reverses.
Oh.
And now Goku.
Nope.
He got Asura off the table. I don't know what he's doing there.
Oh.
And there is a lot of chaos in that small space.
Mayhem in Miami. Hey, that'd be a good name for a pay-per-view.
Yeah, it would.
We might have to use that shit.
Oh!
Yeah! And Goku was never the same again.
And there goes Rocky, though. Kiryu with the first elimination yet again.
Rocky put all of his head into that. Oh my God.
Yeah, I suppose it cost him something to do that to Goku.
That was very Asura-like, if I must say. Oh!
Now Asura's got the steps. Oh, there goes Goku. Goku was setting up the Kamehameha, and he just got taken to the cleaners by that hit with the stairs.
D9.
Oh, but now Asura's about to pay.
Oh, God. It's not over.
Whenever Asura's in the match, look at the table spin. Oh,
no.
Do you see the table, like, caught on the ropes there spinning?
Pure chaos and mayhem in Miami, Florida. Everywhere you go.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Ooh. Ooh.
Asura in trouble. Asura reverses.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh. His stomach. Oh, his stomach's got to be intact. Oh, yeah, he felt that.
Oh, but Asura's about to feel this.
Woo. Oh.
Well, we said we knew it was going to be a striking contest, this match.
Jeez, man. Oh.
Kiryu staggering. And that's it.
That's it.
Asura bounces back from his loss at Brawl World Order to be the 2022 OBD Father of the Year.
You know what? Kiryu has gained a lot of respect from me just for making it this far. It was between him and Asura.
But it is indeed Asura. Happy Father's Day, everybody.
All those hits he took.
Your Father of the Year, Asura. See you
Big
on
Papa.
Brawl.
Big Papa Asura. See you next week.